Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games, and today I'm playing Monster Train. So, on this time on Monster Train, we are going up against Covenant Rank 20 once again. All the way back up. And we are playing with the Wurmkin and the Awoken. Now, last time we played with the Wurmkin and the Awoken, we played with the Spine Chief, so this time let's play with Echo Right. So Echo Right, I forget what Echo Right's upgrades do, but the Echo Break deals straight up damage to enemies. Most likely regen is not going to be amazing with Echo Right. It's hard to know. I think I will choose Root Seeds. So we're going Exiled, Exiled with the Wurmkin Awoken. Let's go. So we start out with Echo Snare. Echo Snare is not my favorite. It's fine, I guess, but I don't really like it that much. Restoration Detonation I do like. Does a lot of damage, heals your units, seems pretty nice. Soul Siphon. I do like having one of these in the deck. It's excellent to play on a floor before you've played any minions. We are playing against Seraph the Temperate, same as we played with in the last run, though that run was on Covenant Rank 1. Seraph the Temperate saps your unit's strength. Bell, we've got Scourge cards. That's really annoying to deal with. And Talos, we have... She gives armor and Rage 2. Alright. I think that all of these are kind of annoying to deal with, so I guess we'll have to deal with them. The Seraph the Temperate, I think, could be bad if I forget that we're going up against it. But otherwise, I don't think it's that bad. We are starting with Wormtooth. And here's my deck. 2 Deadweights, a whole bunch of Echo Breaks, Echo Right, the Root Seeds, and of course Train Stewards. I'm really waiting for there to be a 5th Train Steward in our starting deck. I'm not waiting with hopeful anticipation, let me tell you. I'm waiting, but not hopefully. Alright, let's do the artifact again first. When a card with Consume is played, restore 5 Pyre health, or the Pyre starts each battle with armor 15. Both of those I consider to be pretty bad relics. Would I rather have... We don't have any Consume cards yet. Oh, we do. We do have 2 Echo Snares. And a Soul Siphon. Okay. So, most likely the Refracting Lens is going to be better than the Pyre Wall. So let's take Refracting Lens. And let's take our champion. So the Repeater is quite nice. Etch applies 4 armor to friendly units. That's not too bad either. Etch is triggered when we consume cards. So both of these are better with consuming cards. And technically the artifact that we get reinforces that. Well, I don't really know what to do with that. Not really. Echo Right takes up 2 space, which is annoying. This one returns a random consume spell to your hand every turn. That seems pretty nice. Granted, Soul Siphon and Echo Snare are not the ones that I particularly want. So let's do the Shellsmith. The Shellsmith Echo Right. When we consume cards, we get armor. Okay. Not a great start, I don't think. Mark of Invasion. Well, with all those Echo Breaks, it's probably not too bad. We just don't have much health to throw around. I mean, we're turning it on. We basically always turn on the first one. But still. This might damage our Pyre. So I probably want to play Echo right at the top or the middle. The top would give us Echo, would give us Ember Drain. The nice thing about putting it in the middle is that we don't get Ember Drain. The bad side is we only have 4, although that doesn't really matter when everything that we have in our deck costs 2 space. If we put Echo right at the top, we would have to kill one of these this turn in order for it to survive. If we put it anywhere else, those are going to deal damage to our Pyre. But you know what? It's really easy for us to heal back our Pyre. Maybe we just don't care about those much. Let's try that. Let's try not caring much about those. So, Echo Right goes here. We give Root Seeds to Echo Right. And then we are going to deal 2 damage to this Trusted Priest so that you don't heal. Either that or we're going to deal damage to the Clergymen. I think I'm going to do Echo Break here. Alright, and the Restoration Detonation doesn't do anything until our units are hurt. Alright, you made it to the top, and you dealt me some damage. Let's see if we can prevent that from happening too much, though. Ooh, apply Reap 2 to all enemy units. How about that? So all we have to do is do 1 damage here, and then we can play Echo Snare to defeat all of those. Very nice. And Echo Snare consumed, so we also healed 5 Pyre health. Alright, not bad. Down here, see, I would love to deal damage to you, but I think we have to deal damage down here. We unfortunately got none of our Train Stewards. None of the Train Stewards. And normally, not getting the Train Stewards wouldn't be so bad, but this is the first battle. We need those Train Stewards in the first battle. And we can't actually do much of anything. We're going to take even more Pyre damage. Oh my. I mean, we can do 5 damage to you, which means that you deal damage to the Pyre 1 less time. Alright. Let's put the Train Steward there. Even though it has Ember Drain, I think it's probably a good idea. Now, how much damage can we actually do the boss? Well, Echo Snare is pretty nice here. We can also fill this one with Ember, with Echoes, which is not bad. The Echo Snare is great. The Root Seeds is pretty good. Would we rather have Root Seeds or the Train Stewards on the next floor? Probably the Root Seeds. Okay, and I think you're going to die from Reap next turn. Next floor, that is. Now, if we could consume another card. Can we consume another card? We don't have any more consume cards in our deck. Alright. So all we can do is win. So we actually didn't take any damage overall. We actually healed 2. We healed 2 in that battle. Weird. The Echo Infusion. Echo Infusion gives 10 health to something, and our champion really does need that health. The Shelter is another consume card, which is pretty good. And the Hosting Kin is another consume card, which is pretty good. Okay, all of these are quite nice in their own way, and I don't know which one to pick. The Echo Infusion is great to put on our champion, just give it more health. That's very nice. Because it's infused, we don't even get the extract 1 basically. It's just 10 health when we draw this card. And 10 health does work pretty well with the restoration detonations. It gives us more max health to work with. So that one's really nice. The Shelter and the Hosting Kin are also pretty decent because they are consume cards, so they work with our champion and our refracting lens. I think I'm going to take the Echo Infusion though. I think I should, even though the Hosting Kin seems pretty nice. The Hosting Kin also, if we play it with the champion, gives 4 armor, and it might do even more later. This is so hard. I'm going to take Echo Infusion. But I think that was a very difficult decision. Oh, okay, we definitely do not need another Restoration Detonation. I think the Razor Sharp Edge doesn't work wonderfully in this deck. And I don't know that Sharpen works very well yet either. Do we take Sharpen anyway? Or do we skip? I guess if we would take Sharpen, we might take Razor Sharp Edge. I think we skip this choice. Feel bad skipping this early, but I think we did want to skip that choice. So the Merchant of Magic is nice because we probably want to keep those Echo Breaks in the deck. The only problem is the Echo Breaks are the only thing that we can really upgrade very well with a Merchant of Magic. We get our 75 gold, or we could get an Awoken unit. I do really want a unit. Let's go for the unit. And what do we get as our unit? Wilting Sapwood. I don't think I've seen you before. Steel Singer. Ooh, Steel Singer is nice. Steel Singer is nice. Takes up 4 space. I mean, Wilting Sapwood takes up 3 space. But Steel Singer takes up 4 space, but has a huge health pool. And we have the Restoration Detonations. The +1 attack permanently is really nice. I think we've never played with either of these cards. What are the unit essences? Interesting. Interesting unit essences. I think I really want to try out the Steel Singer. Maybe it will be our middle floor monster. Alright, what's in the Divine Temple? We've got a Value Stone, which is not great to put on anything that we have currently. We've got a True Stone, which I do really like on an Echo Break. We might do that. Merchant of Steel. Ooh, Multi-Strike 1. You know I love my Multi-Strike. And, you know, putting Multi-Strike on the Steel Singer, which gets attack permanently, I think we like that. I think we like Frenzy Stone on the Steel Singer. Do we want to put a Heartstone on the Steel Singer? I'm thinking about it. The Thornstone isn't too bad either. I think we want the Thornstone more. Let's put the Thornstone on the Steel Singer. And we could even purge a card. I'm certainly thinking about that. Let's put the True Stone on an Echo Break. Let's purge a Train Steward. Purge 1 Train Steward. The only problem with the Steel Singer, of course, is that it costs a lot to play, both in Ember and in space. Non-boss enemy units get extra attack. We get a unit draft. I would like a unit draft. Sure. Sure. I would like a unit draft. So if we place the Steel Singer at the bottom, because it has spikes 3, it would kill a lot of things, and it would take damage, which is not too bad because we want to heal it anyway. Alright, let's put it at the bottom. Also, it kills everything because it has multi-strike. Nice. And then Echo Right, I think we're going to put in the middle floor. Nice. Got the Collector. That's always good. We could do a Soul Siphon somewhere. Like somewhere other than the top, and it would be fine. We would get an Ember Drain. But I don't think Ember Drain is as bad as I once thought it was. For example, we could just fill up all of the echoes on this floor. And that might be nice. If we're going to do that, we should play the Train Steward. And then do this, so we get armor. And then, do I want to consume this already? I kind of do, I kind of don't. Let's do it. So we're healing up our pyre, by the way. Healing up the pyre is nice. We could play an Echo Break with piercing on it. That's always nice. Play that. Now you are dying. The other Echo Breaks don't do enough damage. And we had Ember Drain, so we don't get to play anything else this turn. We didn't draw any of our healing cards yet, by the way. There they are. Alright, there's the healing cards. So let's play the healing cards. That does a bunch of damage. That does a bunch of damage, and we're winning. Alright. Good job, sir. The new card, Steel Singer, I think it was. Do we want a Bogfly? Do we want an Echo Infusion that does not have infused on it? I'm much less interested. We could get an infused Echo Snares. I don't care that much about the Echo Snares. I'm tempted by the Bogfly primarily because we've never mastered it, which is, you know, maybe not the best reason to be tempted by it. Do we want an infused Echo Snare? It consumes. Let's take it. I'm gonna try to play into my champion's benefits, my champion's powers. So Sting is always nice. Sting being infused is also good. I also like the Steel Enhancer. The Glimmer is pretty nice. The Glimmer is especially nice because restoring 2 health to our big unit gives it attack permanently. Let's take a Glimmer. Animus of the Will has multi-strike 2, and that's good. The Kinhos Carapace takes up a whole bunch of space on a floor and gets really large. The First of Kin we've played with many times. It's probably too big. The 3 space is problematic with what we have so far. And I probably want to keep whatever unit we are getting. I think I might do the Kinhos Carapace. Kinhos Carapace works really well when you have... what card? The Soul Siphon. So let's get a Kinhos Carapace. Now then, I do want another Merchant of Magic. We really don't need this Pyre Remains with the Refracting Lens. Refracting Lens is really good at the beginning, I guess. because we start off damaged. The Merchant of Steel is good and all, but I think I want a Merchant of Magic. These are roughly the same to me, so let's go this way. Let's look at the Merchant of Magic. I probably want to play a Surge Stone on one of our spells. The only spell that we can take. Ooh, actually we can do that for Glimmer. But I'd rather have a Power Stone for Glimmer. Surge Stone would go great on Echo Break. Do we want a Keep Stone on anything? Not particularly. Alright, now that we've seen that, do we go to the Concealed Caverns first, or do we go here first? I think we go here first. Friendly units get 5 extra health is fine. Our champion getting more health is not that significant. When a friendly unit is healed, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to the amount healed. That seems like it could be pretty good in the deck that we are building. Priori's Cloak. Let's do it. Now, that might influence this Awoken banner choice. The Thorned Hollow, we've played with that before. We haven't won with it before. It's another rejuvenation target. We probably only want the one rejuvenation target. The Vine Mother is interesting. Just add sting spells to our hand all the time. I don't mind that. What's the essence? You get 3 sting spells. Okay. Let's take a Vine Mother. And then let's go into the Concealed Caverns. A Train Graveyard. So we could get a Heartstone, we could get Blood for Blood, have even more Pyre healing stuff. The Heartless is terrible for us right now. Basically, when you're playing as Awoken, you probably don't want the Petrified Heart. There's no downside in us losing Pyre health, but there is a downside to Petrified Heart, and the Blood for Blood really doesn't do much of anything for us. It just restores more Pyre health. So we probably want the Heartstone? What do we want a Heartstone on? Vine Mother? We can't put it on Steel Singer. We could put it on Kinhost Carapace. I guess we could put it on Vine Mother. Sure. Have a Heartstone. That seemed like a pretty weak Concealed Caverns. So, Merchant of Magic. I want the Surge Stone. I don't think I want the Keep Stone. So the Surge Stone, we are putting that on an Echo Break. Not the Echo Break that has Piercing. A different Echo Break. I really want to re-roll. If we re-rolled, we could buy this one or a second Ember Stone. So let's get one Ember Stone. Put it on something. We could put it on this Piercing one. That's really not very significant. Rather put something better on that. We could put it on the Restoration Detonation. That's not bad. Let's do that. And then re-roll. And this is a Surge Stone. I was really hoping for a Power Stone, because I would like to put a Power Stone on my Glimmer. But let's do another Ember Stone. And we could put that on the other Restoration Detonation. Sure, we're keeping both of those. And then let's leave. Alright, to Talos the Architect. Empowering offense. Enemy units enter with Rage 2. Talos attacks every turn and gains armor on Slay. Now then, we did not draw our big unit, which is fine. I don't know if I would have wanted to put the big unit at the bottom immediately. I guess I would because I drew a Restoration Detonation. But let's play the Vine Mother and the Echo Rite on floor 2. The Vine Mother in front, protecting the Echo Rite. And then I guess we Root Seeds the Echo Rite. Do we play the Train Steward? You know, playing the Train Steward, we could play the Train Steward just to get it out of the deck. I do not mind that. You gain armor on Slay, but you're not going to deal the killing blow. This one is. And then Restoration Detonation does nothing. And Root Seeds can go there. So we got a Sting spell, which is nice. Here is our big unit, the Steel Singer. We should put that at the bottom. Yeah, we should put that at the bottom. It's kind of sad that we cannot afford a Glimmer with it. But we should still put it at the bottom. It's going to get some damage. We don't like that part. But it does kill everything. We can sting this one. And then let's do Echo Snare because the boss is here. The Echo Snare is really just adding Reap to the boss. It's also killing that one, but that's kind of insignificant. Alright, we need health for our bottom unit, and we got it. Great. So, Restoration Detonation on you. Heal you up a bunch. Sting on the boss, probably, because we're killing that one and there's not much else we can do. I guess we could Soul Siphon at the top. Just fill that with echoes. And I guess we hit the boss with this one too. The Train Steward we don't really want to play anywhere. I mean, I would be happy to play it at the bottom if it fit. But it does not fit. Okay, what do we have? We do have one Echo Break, which means we can kill this one. That's the problem one. We've got a Sting, which means we can kill this one. That's also kind of a problem one. The Echo Infusion can give you some health, which is good. The Echo Snare can add more Reap to the boss. And then Root Seeds, I guess will give you the Root Seeds as well. But I really want to give you more health, and unfortunately, that might be a while. Alright, we are drawing lots of cards though. I want... wow, we drew a whole bunch of not very special cards. Alright. Well, down here, is there anything that we can do? We can't really kill this one. The Sting and both Echo Breaks and another Sting would kill it, I guess. And that would preserve some health on our Steel Singer. I guess that's worth it. Sting, Sting, and this Echo Break. Alright. That was good. Now let's apply more Reap to the boss. And then Root Seeds could go here. Seems good. The problem with you is really your health. We needed to heal you a lot more than we have. And we did not get anything else that can heal you, but we did get a Kinhost Carapace to put in front of you. That's nice. So the Sting definitely goes there. Are we playing Echo Break or Root Seeds before the Kinho's Carapace? We are. The other option is playing Glimmer before we play it, so that we permanently increase your health. But maybe at the cost of winning? I don't really know if we do that at the cost of winning. I don't think so. So let's do the Kinho's Carapace and then Glimmer. So we're permanently increasing your damage output. Great, and we're winning. Alright, the problem here is going to be which of the 3 enhancements we add, because I kind of want all 3 of them for this deck. Cycle of Life, apply 10 health and spikes 3. Channel Song, ooh, do like Channel Song, and it's infused. I like Channel Song. I like the Awoken Rail Spike a lot too. The Awoken Rail Spike is pretty nice. It has Consume, which works with our champion, but so does Channel Song. Let's take Channel Song. Do we want a unit here? I do want something. And I want something because I want to sacrifice a unit. The Kinho's Carapace is not something I would sacrifice, nor the Vine Mother. So what would I sacrifice from here? Summon 2 Bogfly units for the Bog Chrysalis. Another Kinho's Carapace. Ooh, this one has Rejuvenate, Cultivate 2, but it also adds 1 space, which is bad. We don't actually want the 1 extra space for a unit. But we do want the Cultivate 2, which is the thing. I think what we do is we take the Bog Chrysalis with the intention of sacrificing it. Yeah, with the intention of sacrificing it. It's not a great sacrifice, but it's something. And I want all 3 of these. But I think I want Fell's Remorse the most. Let's take Fell's Remorse. So there's remove 2 cards and get an artifact. There's a duplicate, which... what in the world would we duplicate? We could duplicate Channel Song? I don't think we want to duplicate our Steel Singer. We could, but I don't think so. I think we would rather remove cards and get an artifact. So let's go this way. Removing cards is easy. We want the Train Stewards gone. So Train Steward, gone. Next. Higher health does nothing. Divine Temple has Twin Stone and Purge Stone. And the Engage Pact. We might do the Engage Pact immediately. Let's upgrade our champion. So I'm thinking about going down the Shellsmith path, and partly that is because you gain more health that way, and I like you gaining more health that way. Returning a random consume card to our hand is also decent, but Channel Song is not always great to get back. I think we have pretty bad consume spells to play twice, so I think the Shellsmith is the way to go. Even though 1 Shellsmith and 1 Repeater works pretty well together. Our artifact is... oh, units cost -2. Ooh. That would help us set up a lot more easily. Forever Flame is a definite option. Lost Luggage isn't bad. Let's take Forever Flame. Alright. That makes our giant unit much less problematic. Let's sacrifice that Bogfly. The Bog Chrysalis, that is. So sacrifice this. Put it on the Steel Singer. I'm kind of curious whether those go in front or behind. If they go in front, I think that's probably good. I honestly don't know how that's going to go, but I did want to do that one. Let's think about pack shards. So we're probably not going to take that. We are much more interested in duplicating our giant unit now that it only costs 1 to play. And I don't see a duplication spot until there. Is that the first time there's another duplicate? It is. So... No, there's a duplicate right there. And that's next to an unstable vortex. Okay, so we're probably going to duplicate our giant unit that we've upgraded a few times. And then what? I'm trying to think ahead because I'm thinking about whether I should take Twin Stone or Purge Stone. The Twin Stone, I mean, it could go on Echo Snare, and that's actually not bad. Putting it on the Restoration Detonation is not bad either, actually. It's just that sometimes it does nothing. But being able to heal our units that much is very helpful. I want the Purge Stone too, but I think we're going to do this one. We're going to make a Restoration Detonation have a spell chain. And then we aren't going to take the Purge Stone. We are going to probably get pack shards via duplication and a couple of spell upgrades that are not Purge Stone. Alright, let's go. Heaven Seal. That is probably bad for the deck that we have, especially with threat level extreme. Yeah, I don't like that option. Also, there's the clipped conduit. We're probably going to kill the clipped conduits as quickly as we can, though. Okay, we do not turn on Heaven Seal. So we did not get our giant unit, but we did get a way to defeat the clipped conduit, which is important. Let's play the Echo Right and the Vine Mother. This is my center floor, basically. Echo Right, Vine Mother. And then at the bottom, we want to play, I guess, all 3 of these, because we can. So, play all 3, kill these 3 units. So here's our giant unit, the Bog Chrysalis. Play that one right there. The Bog Flies do go in front. That's kind of a weird place for them to go, but fine. The Restoration Detonation is very good. Let's play it. And we can play it again, because we can play everything in our hand multiple times. We could play the Sting right now. Oh, we can't actually play the Kinho's Carapace down here because the Bog Flies are taking up the space. How about that? Alright, well, I was thinking about playing it at the bottom, but I guess we'll wait until those die. That's fine, it gives Channel Song something to find. And let's put more attack on you. And should we play Echo Snare? Yeah, I don't think we're going to want the Echo Snare, so let's play it now. Just get rid of it, use it to get armor, instead of do the reap. Now then, we can play all of the cards in our hand. Let's start with Sting. Sting is easy. Sting goes there. Echo Infusion goes here. The Root Seeds all go there. And then I do think we need to kill this one. so that you don't skip the second floor. So no haste for you guys. Alright. Can we play our entire hand this time? It looks like we can. Okay, that makes me wonder what we're going to do then. Well, we're going to play Channel Song. Or maybe not. Maybe playing Channel Song is not great. Actually, it's fine, right? Because we play it and then we just don't play the unit until we draw it again? Sure. Play Channel Song. Alright. And then we'll play you at another time, after this is dead. We want to Soul Siphon somewhere. Let's do that at the top. We can play Echo Snare on anything, really. Oh, we want to play the Glimmer down here. What else do we want to do down here? This... we don't have the one that has piercing, so it is difficult to kill that guy. On this floor, this one is somewhat difficult to kill, but if we do this Echo Break, this Echo Break, and one of these Echo Snares, then it's a lot easier to kill it, just like that. Great, so this floor is taken care of. The Train Steward. I don't want the Train Steward. I wish it was not here. Root Seeds, Echo Snare, Restoration Detonation. Great. Our Bogfly does die, right? Yeah, okay. So the Bogfly units really just give you a little bit of extra armor early, which is weird. We will play Restoration Detonation on you, because we want you to permanently get attack. And then we'll play Root Seeds on you. We will Sting, Sting, Echo Break, Echo Break. And then, I don't know, we'll deal with that next turn. We're probably going to win next turn against the boss, so we probably don't need to kill that guy. We are not yet killing the boss, but we do have a Kinho's Carapace right here. Let's see here. We can play all of our cards. So let's play Root Seeds there, Root Seeds there. We're already winning. Let's win. Great. So this deck is doing fine. I do want a Light of Seraph, so that we have more space. And I don't know if I liked my Bogfly addition. Total Recall. Total Recall works with our champion pretty well. Ambient Charge does too, but the Extract 3 is not great. I'm considering Ambient Charge because we have not mastered it, and you can continue to play it, whereas the Consumed you can't. Of course, this just slowly consumes all of your deck. Oh, this does consume your entire deck, doesn't it? Slowly. Draw 3 cards, though. That's so powerful. But do I want to consume my entire deck? I think I'm going to have to try it. And this could very well be a bad idea. We could play it with Spreading Spores. Spreading Spores is weird. Apply Regen 2 and Spikes 2. I mean, it's fine. Pyregrow is pretty fine too. The Echo Snare is fine. If there was any deck that I wanted Spreading Spores, it is this deck though, right? because we want the regen 2 as much as possible, and we have a way to consume the spreading spores. I think that's such a bad card, but we're trying it. Hey. Alright. We could get a divine artifact. We are going into the 6th or the 5th battle. I think that we might want to get an artifact rather than skip for the gold. At the start of turn, the front friendly unit gains 10. Enemy units gain -2 or divine concussive coals. Honestly, these are not the best. The divine emblem of the exiles is pretty decent, but I don't think these make that much of a difference in the next battle. So I actually will skip it, only because I didn't like the choices. Alright, well, there we go. And I want to remove more cards. I want to duplicate our giant unit. Yeah, let's do those things. So, duplicate our giant unit. Why? Because it's so giant. And then remove 2 more train stewards. We only have 1. Remove a train steward. And then remove 1 of the root seeds, I think. Of all of the things that we have in the deck, I think the root seeds are what I want to remove the most. I think. Could remove 1 of the echo breaks. The echo breaks are getting a lot worse. Let's remove a root seeds. Alright, let's go into the next battle. We're still at threat level extreme. You are going to deal with a spikes unit that has a lot of health, so your multi-strike is not going to help you much. Enemy units enter with armor 15. It's not wonderful, but is it terrible? I don't think it's that terrible. We deal a lot of damage, right? We seem to draw the Vine Mother all the time. Don't really like drawing the Vine Mother all the time first. It does mean that we're not dealing much damage to these guys yet. And we're certainly not playing the Kinho's Carapace yet. Okay, there's 1 Bog Chrysalis Steel Singer. This one is going to be the one that we put at the top or the bottom. That's the choices. Choices are top or bottom. I guess let's do bottom. Bottom for this one. Should we fill the bottom or the top? Well, one of the things I know we're going to do is this. That kills the collector, which is kind of nice. I think we want the top to be filled with echoes. But we'll still put this one at the bottom. Now we will play a Glimmer. And we will play these other 2. The root seeds are definitely going here. I don't know where we're putting the Echo Break or the Sting. I guess the Echo Break and the Sting do nothing here, because we're killing that one either way, and the 3 damage is not very significant. I mean, the 3 damage is not very significant no matter where we put it, but I think it's better on this giant healthy unit. And I'm very sad that you're gaining so much armor because of my bogflies dying. Well, the bogflies are gone. You are not dying, that's good. This one we're putting at the top. You are gaining a whole bunch of armor again. Don't like that. Do we want to do ambient charge? I don't mind consuming those, right? Let's play ambient charge. And I think we want to extract at the bottom a little bit more. Alright, we drew Channel Song, which is great, because there's only one unit it could get. So let's get it. The Kinhost Carapace, which we might put at the bottom. We can't put it at the top because of the bog flies. Okay, well, I guess we are going to put it at the bottom. The Restoration Detonation we could do here, so that we kill you. And then we could do another Restoration Detonation and maybe even another one. Yeah, let's do all these. So, you die. You get hit for a lot, and now you are dying. Which means we might do the rest of the Restoration Detonations at the bottom. This final one. If we don't want to do the other things, like Echo Breaks before we play our Kinhost Carapace. I think we want to kill this one more than we want to kill this one, even though the piercing does so much more damage there. Actually, we'll have a Kinhost Carapace, which will have a ton of health. Okay, I think we're going to do this here, the normal place that you would play that. We're going to play the Sting on you. We want to play the Kinhost Carapace. The question is it better to do a Restoration Detonation, which does not give me an Echo, or one of these, which does give me an Echo but does very little else? Probably the Restoration Detonation. Okay. You're big, but you're not as big as you normally get, I think. I don't like how many people at the top are making it to the top. But at the same time, we just consume a little bit, and we heal our pyre. So how much do we really care? I don't know. You are dying primarily because of this one back here. Can we kill that one back there? I think the answer is a solid maybe. 24 damage is enough so that you do die, but you die because of the spikes. Which is not our favorite way for you to die. But sure. So the Kinhost Carapace is dying this turn, that's not so bad. I don't actually mind that. Who do we sting? We could sting you. We could sting you. That would make it so that we kill this one. That's not bad. It did not make it so that we kill that one. Wait a minute. Oh, because you are gaining armor. Right. We didn't have enough to play Spreading Spores this turn. Well then. I think we'll just let you get to the top. And I think we're going to play an Echo Snare, but leave the other Echo Snare. Maybe? We'll do Echo Infusion on you. Doesn't really matter to put it on that one because he's dying. We want it on this one because he's got the spikes. Do we want the Echo Snare on these units at the bottom? Or do I want it to be pyre health, basically? Let's use it as pyre health. So we're getting some damage on our Pyre this turn. However, it's not much, and we can heal it back very easily. So this time we will play Spreading Spores. So Regen 2 means that you will permanently gain attack more. All of these stings are good. Let's give you some Root Seeds. So I don't really care about you taking 15 damage that much. Let's make sure that we put some damage on you. We're losing our Vine Mother, which is kind of fine. We have a little bit too many sting spells in our deck. Alright, we did get a Restoration Detonation. We did get Echo Snare. Those things are good. We also got Ambient Charge, which will draw a sting. So let's do the obvious things first. That's obvious. This is obvious. It heals our Pyre a little bit too. Then let's play Ambient Charge, but let's play it here. There we go. We got the Restoration Detonation again. It's kind of sad because we didn't actually want to consume that card. But oh well. It has consumed now, so we're going to consume it. What else do we do? Glimmer is not bad. The Echo Break with Piercing is not bad. Let's play the Glimmer. Let's play the Echo Break with Piercing. And I think we need to do Root Seeds on somebody. You're doing as much as you can. Right? Actually, the Root Seeds might be best played on you. Alright, let's play them on you. 285 damage is not enough. Ooh. This is not great. That was not enough damage for me to feel comfortable. Okay, well, let's do Spreading Spores up here, because the spikes is very valuable. Let's do the Echo Infusion up here too. All the stings on the boss, of course. And then you survive the boss's hit, you don't survive the boss's hit. So the Root Seeds go on you too. Alright. Well, let's see how much damage we can do to the boss on the next floor, because we might just be dying. So far we're only doing 124 damage. Sting, sting. Let's see here. What else can we do? We can do the Ambient Charge. I guess let's do Ambient Charge. We got 3 Root Seeds. Of all the things. Alright, well, the Root Seeds do some damage. The Root Seeds effectively do 4 damage per thing. Ick. Alright. Well, the Echo Break is better than a Root Seeds. And then at this point, the Root Seeds is the best thing to play. And then I think the Root Seeds is again the best thing to play. And then at this point, the Root Seeds is similar to Echo Break. Oh man. I think we died. Yeah, because we're taking way too much damage. Okay, so we died. We lost on Covenant rank 20 again. And I think the last time we did Wurmkin Awoken, we lost as well. So, alright. There's another loss. We'll have to come back next time. We've lost twice on Covenant rank 20. That's still not the Covenant rank that has given us the most trouble, but You know, it could be. We'll see. Since this was a loss, no new Divine Winds nor Mastered cards. On the right, I am featuring the Clipped Conduit, which I took out handily this time, and I'm still confused as to why they exist, because there is another conduit with the same effect. The Self-Made Harpy kills me for the first time. I will have to dish out some revenge on another run. On the left, I am featuring two cards I had never played with before. The Steel Singer gets permanent attack buffs every time you heal it, and has a huge health pool, but starts off damaged. We had a decent run for these. The Vine Mother was kind of nice. It doesn't do much in battle except soak up some damage. However, you get an additional card the turn after you play it, and 2 additional cards the next turn. That's pretty good. For artifacts, I am happy to announce that Wormtooth becomes the first artifact to make it to 100 battles. It makes it here first because you always start out with one if you have the Wurmkin as the primary or secondary clan. Refracting lenses I played with for my first time, and I think I like it better than the other pyre-related artifacts, but maybe not by a lot. Consistent healing is nice, but it won't save you if an enemy can bring your pyre from full health to 0. Check out my tracking sheet for even more information. New videos every Saturday, and thanks for watching.